All right, everyone. Welcome to the Victory Post podcast. And today we're going to be talking about James' journey, fitness journey, or in short, his transformation journey, okay, through the first form transformation program. And but before we dive deep into that, I would like to talk a little bit about my bodybuilding show coming on this November 11th. And this show will be hosted in Tucson, Arizona, and it's gonna be the first time uh, the NAMBF Federation is venturing into Arizona. So hopefully we get it going, and work our way out to bring more athletes to this federation. So yeah, November 11th. So registration is still open. So if you want to compete in a natural show and earn your prestigious IPE professional card, this is the way to go. So go to my website. You can see that on there, mbofitness.com. Learn more about the show and register if you can. Okay. So I want to thank you all for doing that. And now let's dive deep into this transformation podcast. All right, James.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. It's a
Not
good
too
day.
bad.
Good
It's
day
good
for
day.
me.
It's good day. Yep. It's
Oh
good
yeah.
day.
It's
Yep.
always a good day.
Always, man. As long as you're alive, it's always a
That
good
is
day.
right.
Yeah.
Can't
Yep.
complain about anything, man.
Nope.
Nothing at
No.
all.
No. No. So yeah. So we yet to talk about the transformation you went through the first form app or first form program. And I know your
Okay.
coach was John, because you are obviously on here because we have a friend in common. So
Oh yeah.
I want to thank John for doing that. So but before we start, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. I'm James Sutton, and yeah, I'm here doing this live with you to discuss my transformation,
Yep.
process, how everything's going, what's happening now, what's going to happen later. Yeah,
Yep.
we got a
Yep.
lot to talk about for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a lot to talk about. So let's 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 get to it. Let's get to it. So um James, how did you hear about the transformation program, the first form transformation program? How did you hear about it?
Okay, so we can go back in time a little bit. About a year ago, I think it was July, I reached out to John, and I was telling him, I'm in a rut here. I've been through different kinds of fitness programs up and down, and can't really get into a groove of doing anything right. So I reached out to John, and because I knew he had you know a fitness program going on, and he said, you know what, James, we just I just finished my 6 month winter, and I'm looking for another one. So he said, all you have to do is send me a 1 to 2 minute video of why you want to do this, and yeah, I'll enter you into the group of people that are looking for that free 6 months transformation. So I was on a job site there in New York, and I was like, this is my chance, man. I mean, I cannot not do this. I
Yeah.
stepped outside for a few minutes, gathered myself, and uh, I kind of spilled how I felt. I think John posted that video not too long ago after I did the show in Columbus, and so I pretty much told him exactly how I feel, and you know how I felt about myself, and how uncomfortable I was with myself at that time, and I really didn't want to hit send, but I did. I hit send and I sent it to him, and I didn't hear anything back from him. I think until, I want to say, later that night. He was like, you know what, James, I listened to your video, and you're my next 6 month free winner. Let's get started. So and the rest is history from there,
Yep.
man. It
The
really,
rest is
it
history.
was.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh yeah.
So I think I want to know, and maybe the people watching also want to know, um, what did you really, what did you really say, John, um, when he asked you that question?
Well, what did I say?
Yeah, what did you say? Yeah.
Um, I told him exactly how I felt. I told him I was, uncomfortable with how I looked, how I felt. Um, I didn't feel comfortable taking my shirt off. Now I want to take it off whenever I
Every
can,
day. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? But uh, but I was uncomfortable with that. I mean, that morning, this is not even a lie to you. I bent over that morning to tie my shoe and I was out of breath. It's like
Mm.
it's got to stop here, man. It has to stop. And then I reached out to Jonathan later that day, and then it all came together. It really did. It was interesting how it just everything kind of just fell in place for me to actually do something. I needed to put in the work, but all the tools just fell right there in front of me to use them and I did, and I took advantage of them. And I thank John for that. I really do. I don't know if he knows how much I appreciate him, but I do. I appreciate him and my wife, man. She really stuck by me and pushed me too. She really did. So
Nice.
that was good for me. It really was.
Nice. 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 That's very good information. So you, multiple times when people try to enter you into a program, maybe a transformation program per se, um,
Hmm.
something runs through your man. What's the transformation program? Can I really do it? What does it really entail? Did you did
Oh
you
yeah.
did you think about all those stuff?
Yeah, I did. I just, I really enjoy, I'm very competitive. I am. And I'm
Okay.
very competitive in my mind and everything, with everything that I do. And for this, the competitiveness was with myself
Okay.
because I was the only one that could let myself down in that moment. So I was nervous, but I wasn't nervous. I had a teammate and I wasn't nervous and then I just did it. I really did. I really did. I did it. Jessica Davis was my teammate and she stayed on me, man.
Oh
She
man,
really did
yeah,
stay.
yeah, yeah. She's pretty amazing too. She came to this podcast like a weeks back. So yeah, her story
Yeah.
is really inspiring too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So she really stayed on me and you feel like you can't do it, but when you have the encouragement within Team NOSA that we had, for them, you're posting about your transformation or about this, and we have meetings, and you can reach out to Jonathan about this question or to your teammate about this question. They really are, a tight knit group, and it's really comforted, man. They're
Yeah.
definitely my family for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Um. So the transformation app. Okay. If someone asks you, hey James, can you briefly tell me what the transformation app is all about? What are you gonna say?
I would tell them, in a few short words, it is really, really easy to use. That First Form app is so simple to use. It's simple to log your food.
Okay.
It's simple to reach out to your advisor. It's simple to find different programs. I mean, they have, you know, lifting programs from, just body weight. They have, uh, dumbbells just at home. They have, strength training, something you can do in the gym. And I mean, it's for all levels of all different fitness levels. You can find something in there for you to do. It is so simple to use, and I really enjoy using that first format. I actually today I have my advisor tools turned on, so I get to,
Oh really? There you go.
start coaching people myself. So yeah,
There you
it is
go.
really easy to use, really simple to get a, to maneuver around in, and if you have a question about it, you can reach out to Jonathan and say, how do you go here and do this and that? And it's, you're like, oh, why didn't I think about that? This is super simple. Let me do
Yeah.
this. So,
Yeah.
so, but I really enjoy using it. I don't, it has its quirks for, certain things, but for the most part, it is so easy to use. Very easy.
There you go. There you go. Um, yeah. So I know First Form are very, very good in doing that because they really want you to succeed. They really want you to
Hmm.
succeed, and then you in turn go and change other lives too, right? So
Oh
they
yeah.
really make their app very, very, very easy to navigate, and also you can learn a lot from that app. It's not
Oh
just your
yeah.
basic app, that
Hmm.
you can track your food or whatever. It's an app that
Uh-huh.
you can do all that, but also you can it can inspire you to change other lives. So
That's
that's
right.
yeah, that's very good about what they are doing with
Yeah.
their app, and their programs. So
Yeah, and it has a lot of inspiration stuff in there. It sends you, daily inspiration quotes, or they'll have some meetings on there that'll talk about, how to, for instance, how do I maintain or hit my protein goal every day? How do I, stay motivated to do this or that? It's like a community in there.
there you
It
go.
just in the palm of your hand. It really is. So.
Yeah, yeah, and I've never been on that app before, but knowing the First From family, knowing what their goal is and their mission is, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think their app is also, or their programs are gonna really inspire people, not just for themselves but for others, just by knowing that,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so it's
Oh,
good
yeah.
that you mentioned all that good stuff, so people listening can also take that into consideration if they want to make their decision of becoming a legionnaire, or becoming
Oh,
or even taking part in the transformation program. So thanks for
that
bringing
is
that up.
true.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so let's dive deep into your initial your when you began the program. Let's dive deep into that. I can share some images of that. let's
Okay.
let's see this image. Talk more
Oh
about
yeah.
this image.
So that image on the left there, that July image
Hmm.
was when I first started. This was me. This was, you know, not taking care of any food that I eat, nothing, zero, drinking all the time, and it, uh, I really wasn't taking care of myself there. But once I joined on and I won that 6 months transformation with Jonathan, I really started to understand, how bad my eating habits were,
Yep.
or you know, just my daily movements was nothing. I mean, and how I felt about myself. And that picture on the left, my attitude or my feelings, my self-consciousness about myself is way different than that man on the other side. It really is. So we were just April, May. We were just a couple months out from the show in Ohio, and
Yeah.
that second picture. So yeah, we were getting close. We were honing in on a lot of things, and it's tough. It really was. It's tough when you're training for a show, as you know. When
Yeah.
you start getting, down into the single digit weeks, it starts to get tough. It starts to wear on you some too.
Yeah. Yep.
You have
Yep.
that voice in your mind telling you that demon in there. Oh
uh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So when you started this program, right? Your goal was to lose weight, not just lose weight, but also to learn more about the program and see maybe if you can also help change lives, right? That was your goal, right? And
Well, my goal in the beginning actually was just to, get myself under control, find
okay,
who James is,
is okay,
and what, what, out of that, what can I come up with to be able to help people that are
oh, okay,
in my that were in my position as well. So,
Okay, all right.
uh,
Yeah, so when you got into this program, okay, so that was your goal. Did you ever in your lifetime think that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do a bodybuilding show. Did you ever think about that?
never, never. I couldn't even take off my shirt, let alone, go up in front of a bunch of people and, and show off. There's no
Yeah.
way, no way. So I think it was, I want to say December. We were just finishing the winter or the fall challenge. I can't remember which one it was. We were just finishing that. Jonathan was, we talked back and forth on the phone all the time. And, he mentioned, I got this show coming up. I'm going to get busy here. And he'd say it, a few times. I don't know if he was kind of throw me something to kind of, change the way my mind was thinking. But
Yeah.
yeah, I thought about it for weeks. I don't know, 2, 3 weeks straight. I was like, I want to do this. And then that demon will start talking to me. You can't do that. There's no way you can do that, man. You can't. There's no way. And finally, in December, I said, Jonathan, I'm going to do your show. I think I don't know if I caught him off guard, but he was like he just said yes, and he just kept running with it. He didn't say anything else. He didn't say, really? Are you sure? He didn't put any doubt in me. He just
Yeah.
said, this is what we're going to do. This is how we need to get ready. This is what's going to happen there. It was a lot of information, a lot of information. And I just rolled with it. I didn't question anything he did. I didn't say anything. We had some trouble, when we were getting closer, where I was getting so hungry all the time,
Yeah.
like the beast that wanted to eat. So we did adjust my food to some slow digesting carbs, and we changed my protein source to some other things. And all that really helped so much, man. It really helped. It really did. So it was a journey, man. It really was. And the day before the show, I was so nervous, so nervous. I got that spray tan the day before, and then I left where we were doing that, and I was so nervous. I slept so bad the night before. I was doing some last minute posing videos for Jonathan, and I was like, "It's really
It's really.
tomorrow. It's really happening tomorrow." So I'm up at like 5 o'clock in the morning the day before the show, getting myself ready mentally. And I got to the show, and it kind of just smoothed out right up until they they say, oh, it just happens so fast back there. It's like, okay, these are the numbers we need to get lined up. When we call you numbers, you need to get in the line, and we're going to hustle you through. It was like they were hustling us. You didn't even have time to get nervous.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't, because
yeah.
you are in line, you're on the stage, you're posing for a few minutes, and then you're back down, and then you're up. Again, if you're in another group, you're
Another
back up there.
category. Yep.
Yeah, and then it keep you going. You don't have time. You come back, you're pumping your muscles back up. You're eating some, fast digesting carbs back there to keep you going. And yeah, it was great, man. It really was. It was a real interesting experience for me, for
Nice,
sure. And I'm
nice.
definitely gonna do it again.
Oh,
You have
okay.
me on video now. I told Jonathan we are doing Ohio and Cincinnati next year. That's
Next
what we're
year,
doing.
there we
Jonathan,
go.
I promise you, we are doing that.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's amazing. Yeah, yeah. I can. I really can't wait to see that though. Yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah.
I think I'll come down to support John in one of his shows next year for sure. But
I
yeah,
appreciate that, man.
but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's amazing transformation right over there. So with that transformation right over there, how much did you lose?
Okay, in that picture in on the left there in July, it's 241.
Two forty
241.
one. Okay.
On show day, I weighed in at 170.
Ooh.
170 that morning. I believe it was 170. So there you go, right? That's a lot
Wow.
of weight.
That's a
Yeah.
lot
Oh
of
yeah.
weight. That's a lot of
Oh
weight.
yeah. So that's a big difference between those. It was definitely a journey. That last water cut week was it was rough, man. I was having a hard time sleeping, and we had to, make some adjustments for that too. So it
Yeah.
was rough. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
But I'm
Yep.
back up now, man. We're trying to gain weight, a little bit
You're
of,
trying to gain weight.
trying to get some,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
some muscles in now. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Well,
uh,
in this category, you did physique, right? Did you do like classic or bodybuilding, or you did say
no, I
physique?
didn't. Well,
Okay.
I thought about. I wanted to do body, the classic bodybuilding. I wanted to do that, but Jonathan didn't have anyone that he knew of right away that could help me go through that journey.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
because
All
with
right.
physique, it's more upper body, how you look.
Mm-hmm.
You're more aesthetics, how you look. But with the body, it's everything,
It's everything.
legs
Yeah.
and oh
Yep.
yeah. And I
Yep.
wanted
Yep.
to do all of it. And he said, I don't have anyone that can do this. I said, perfect. I don't want to go through this first one without you, Jonathan.
Yeah.
No way.
No
So
way.
we
Yeah.
did the men's physique with him, and I love it, man. It's great, man. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So overall, you see how John and First Form brought you from that to becoming like, you know what, I'm very competitive, and that mindset of you being very competitive was really established through you going through this transformation, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah. All right. All right.
So it really, like, for me, it's this whole, whatever it was like, Jonathan is my coach, and I'm not gonna let him down. Not gonna let him down at all. Whatever I have to do, I'm not gonna let him down. So that was, the days where the demon is talking to you. You know that
Yeah.
demon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the day that demon is talking to me, I say that, Jonathan, put in all this time and effort to get me this far. Why are we gonna mess it up now? We're not going to,
We're
not
not going
today.
to. Not
Not
today.
we're
Not
not gonna
today.
do it today. So,
Not today.
and for me too, for me, sometimes the demon gets to me. I would say it's single digit percentage, like 2% of the time. Maybe I worked all the way until 11:30 at night. I did drive to the gym, but it was closed. And I'm going back home. There's nothing else I'm going to do tonight. I made my effort, but that's
Yeah.
happened a few times. But normally I'm there. I get my workouts in. I'm eating the way I'm supposed to be eating. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing because he's watching me, man. I'm not going to let him down. I'm not going to.
He's watching you, huh?
That's right, man. He's watching me, man.
Oh man.
So,
Oh, that one was
so
good.
that's good.
Yeah. So
So so it's been a great journey, and it's not over. Still going, and we have a lot more coming after this.
yep, yep,
A
of
lot more,
course,
which
of
is
course.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So now we want to talk about that a lot more coming. Okay. So I know you applied to be a legionnaire for the first one
Hmm.
program, and you did get into it. So let's talk a little bit more about that. Let's talk a little bit more about that.
Okay, so I reached out to Jonathan, and I was asking him, because I've heard, some things about it. I was getting a few emails saying, about the Legionnaire, this and that, and this is what they do. So I asked Jonathan. I was like, Jonathan, what is this, and how can this be beneficial, you know, to me, and how can I help someone else through this?
Yep.
It was like, yeah, it's a perfect place for you to, learn all that you need to know about supplements, about nutrition, about how how to set up your social media, how to be, how you can, communicate better with people over social media. It's great. It really is a great learning tool. And all you have to do to give back to them is just you learn and you share that information. So they're giving you, it's on your time too. So when a few times per week, you can go in there and you can, set yourself up for a live class, and you can learn about, fats or carbohydrates and the different kinds of carbohydrates, the different kinds of fats and proteins, and how to set different protein goals for men and women, and how to do this and how to do that. It's a great learning tool, and it's been wonderful, you know to have this opportunity to learn. And I was talking to my advisor on Friday, Thursday, excuse me, Thursday. I was talking to my coach, Angelica Cole. If she's watching this, then she knows who she is. I was talking to her on Thursday, and, I was telling her about, my goals, and, things that I want to accomplish, and, where I want to see myself in 30, 60, 90 days with this, and, how I'm trying to, change my career path, right now over to fitness. And I was explaining that to her, and I told her I'm almost finished with my NASM certifications, and I was looking to get you know a more experience inside of the app. And she was like, "Okay, well, let's you get someone to come on with you, and I'll turn on your advisor tools." So now I have my advisor tools turned on, so I can actually do coaching through the First Form app now, as of today at 3 o'clock. Thank you, Angelica.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. So,
So
if I got you right, you said in order to open that tool, did you have to bring someone, or how
uh
does that
what
work?
well, really, what you need to do is have your coaching certifications complete and ready. But when I was talking to my coach, she was able to give me those tools a little bit early before I'm finished with my certifications, to
Okay,
get my feet wet in there, learning how to to navigate through the advisor tools, and communication with your different clients and things like that. So
okay.
that's what we are learning, and
You're
we are
learning.
going.
Okay,
Oh
sweet,
yeah, hit the
sweet,
ground running.
sweet,
There's
sweet.
no other way.
Sweet, and to everyone watching, James is a full-time electrical engineer, right? So
That
he
is
has
right.
he has a lot going on. He also has family, so he has a lot going on. But still, he has time to do this amazing work on the side too. So,
Yeah,
no excuse, no excuse. No one has an excuse in this world.
yeah. There is no
There
excuse.
is no
You
excuse.
always have time. It's what well, it's the time you dedicate to things that you want to do and the things that you love to do.
Yep, yep, yep.
Oh
Nice,
yeah.
nice, nice. Um, so I think I have a question. The question is, so for the certifications, right? For the certification, does it have to be like narcissism, or it has to be any approved certification?
I think it's any approved certification. So it could
Okay.
be, the other one is the ISSA. That's the
Yeah.
other one,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
NASM, or
Narcissism. Yeah.
any, and I believe you can also do any certification from, a 4-year degree. I believe that works as
Okay.
well.
And as long as it's accredited, the word accredited, they are good with it,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Oh yeah. And
All
that's,
right.
how it is with engineers too, right?
Yeah.
Did you go to a accredited college,
Yeah,
so
yep, yep, yep. Of course, of course. But the good thing about that is nowadays everything is changing, right? Nowadays
oh yeah.
everything is changing. So, even if you have like a good if as long as you can show that you know what you know, right?
That's right.
With your degree, you're good. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, we can see that nowadays the general population doesn't really care about the big colleges anymore,
Yeah, that's right. And
So,
and and I don't either. When I'm looking at, folks too, it doesn't. I want you to show me what you can do,
yep,
and I
yep.
prefer that over any books
Any
any day.
books, yeah,
So
any day, yeah, yep, yep,
yeah.
yep, yep, yep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so this has been very, very informative. I really enjoyed getting to know more about your journey, and through the First Form program, and also John being by your side 24/7, making sure that you really do what you said you were gonna do.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
that's amazing. That's amazing. And before I let you go though, can you tell us, can you give us, the general population, me, everyone watching, like three top tips, to live by.
Um, I would. My tips are going to be for yourself. I
Okay.
say, um, work is it's not that important. You can break away from work and you can have time to take care of yourself. I think everyone in this world has at least 30 to 40 minutes in the day to do something to take care of yourself. So whether that be physically or mentally. So I say, start there, take care of yourself mentally and physically. And I promise you, your life will be a lot better, a lot more joyful. I can tell you that.
All right. Nice. And of course, that's true. That's true. There is 24 hours in a day. So
Hmm.
as you said, it all boils down to priorities, right? And
Priorities.
differentiating between what you like and what you love to do.
That's right.
So yeah.
Hmm.
So thanks for sharing all that. So for everyone watching, I want to thank you very much for tuning in and listening to James share his transformation um, progress through First Form and through his coach John. So I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to thank you, James, for agreeing to be on my podcast, sharing all these amazing stories about how you lost almost 70 something pounds.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's an amazing story, and I hope you continue to be who you are. You continue to inspire the next generation, and you continue to do whatever it takes. So thank you very
Thanks
much.
for having me. I
Yeah, yeah,
appreciate you, man.
yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you at the next podcast. You all have a great day. You all have a great day. It's very beautiful outside here in Tucson, and I bet it's very beautiful in Ohio too, right? So, yeah,
I hope so.
you hope so. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you soon. You all enjoy. Peace.